The newest cycle of Apocalyptic Shadow has been out for a few days now, and in that time I've really looked forward to jumping into it because it's a very difficult challenge with varying enemy types, and I can't wait to see exactly how the new teams that are implemented into Hawkeye Star Rail are going to do against it. This cycle in particular really caters towards some of the new characters that have been added into Hawkeye Star Rail. Weakness break teams and follow-up attackers are going to do extremely well here, and you're going to see there's a really heavy reliance on lightning and wind types for this Apocalyptic Shadow, and the newest 5-star character Fei Xiao is going to do extremely well on both sides, not only because she's a follow-up attacker, but she's able to get rid of the weakness break for these enemies extremely well, being able to take advantage of both buffs. For the first note, I'm going to be taking Fei Xiao with the follow-up attack team that I have. It isn't comprised of any of her premium teammates because I don't really have any of them on my account, but I am going to be taking her with March 7th, which has really good synergy with her, enabling her, and just a really solid follow-up attack character in her own right. Sparkle, which is going to be providing a lot of buffs and allowing Fei Xiao to keep attacking over and over again, building stacks for her ultimate. And then finally just Fu Xuan there just to keep us alive, even though she's not going to be able to really help out since the enemy typing is not quantum. The buff I'm going to be taking is Turn of Luck as well, because this is going to cater heavily to follow-up attackers and just making it where Fei Xiao is going to be doing a lot of damage along with March 7th. So let's jump straight into node 1 and see just how well this team will do. Okay, jumping straight into this, obviously because there's a lot of wind typings, we're going to be able to take care of them extremely quickly, but because I am relying on pretty much single target here, it's going to take a little bit of time. That might make it a little bit slower. I already do have Fei Xiao's ult, but I think I'll go ahead and save that, and we'll just apply with March here. What's really nice about March is not only her ult, but also her enhanced basic can break through the typing. So even though there's no imaginary on this side, being able to use March 7 to get rid of the weaknesses that Fei Xiao otherwise wouldn't be able to is actually pretty nice. All right, I think I'll refresh my shield here. I'm gonna save my ult on Fei Xiao though. All right, and we'll attack this enemy over here. With the follow-up though, as you can see, I mean, I'm able to pretty much break through it with Fei Xiao, even if her initial attack doesn't. And then, as I said, also we can use the enhanced basic on March, and there we go. Just like that, he is almost broken through. Oh my gosh, like the follow-ups right there, just making it where we're able to keep attacking is crazy. All right, let's go ahead and get our first ultimate usage here with Fei Xiao. Let's see how much this is gonna do. 245,000. That's actually not too bad considering the fact that I didn't even weakness break. All right, let's break through here, and hopefully this time we'll be able to keep them sealed away. And I mean, this damage, man, 327,000. That is absolutely amazing. So yeah, this team makes really short work of the weakness break on this enemy, and the damage is definitely pretty strong. All right, so let's use Sparkle, and then we can pop ult. So we'll have the whole cycle here coming with March 7th if we don't kill with Fei Xiao. And there we go. First health bar down, 1674. It is taking a little bit of time, and same as before, I'm gonna save Fei Xiao's ultimate. That way I can just pop it once we get that down. All right, and then that's gonna give it, we'll go ahead and target this side over here. I feel like Fu Xuan's doing a good job keeping us alive also, so I'm very happy about that. All right, we're actually really close to breaking through here. Unfortunately, that did steal the ult energy away from March though. Oh my gosh, like 475 right there. Okay, nice. So we do still have our ult one more time. I decided to use it there just because we already had so many stacks as it is. All right, and then I will use March 7th now. Let's see if we can. Oh, we can one shot through one of these. Okay, I think the weakness break ignoring, even though it's not the same typing with March, is so amazing. Like, it really is. All right, and then we should have adventuring broken here in just a second. Yep, there we go. Is that gonna do it? And yes. Okay, let's pop our ult. Come on, Fei Xiao. We're not gonna weakness break him all the way. Or actually we did. 649k right there. That's awesome. At this point, we just need to get back to Fei Xiao's ult and we can finish things. So yeah, this run was pretty good, I believe. I think we could have maybe done it a little quicker, but as long as I stay above 14k, and let's pop our ultimates here. Even just her regular follow-up attacks do so much damage. But here we go, the final hit. 1.08 million. Wow, what a really strong strike. Fei Xiao is so amazing for this side. Like, she just absolutely gets rid of the weakness break while also doing immense amounts of damage. Node 2 is more or less the same with the typings, except for there is a fire weakness this time around, and that's going to be very beneficial for the characters that I'm going to be taking. For Node 2, I'm going to be taking the signature Firefly break team composed of herself, Ron May, Harmony Trailblazer, and then of course Gallagher. Having 2 fire types here is going to be, like I said, really good. We actually meet almost every single type weakness, and yeah, it's Firefly. Of course, this team is going to do an immense amount of damage against the weakness break, especially because of the buff that we're going to have. And this time around, I'm going to be taking Tangled Chaos, which after defeating enemy targets increases the break damage. So this is going to be a no-brainer for a team like this. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into Node 2. Okay, Fantilia is going to be a little bit more difficult, I feel like, just because the health and even more the weakness break on these enemies is tougher. So let's try to get into the actual Sam state. But first, I'm going to use the Harmony Trailblazer. Actually, we could probably just outright break through this one. Oh, it almost did. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it does take longer to weakness break on this phase than on Node 1. But I guess that's okay. So let's use Gallagher's ult. That's going to be very helpful since I'm able to pretty much hit every single summon that she has. And we'll go ahead and attack this one next over here. There we go. And then just drop Firefly in the middle. And just like that, we were able to break through both of the flowers. Nice. Now, unfortunately, Ron May is not going to be able to contribute very much to actually breaking the weakness, of course. If there was an ice one on this one too, instead of like wind, I think it would have been really solid. That's okay. We'll see if we can break through here before she summons the rest. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, maybe if I would have saved Gallagher's ult, but then we wouldn't have been able to break through earlier. So yeah, she did summon the destruction ones, which kind of sucks. I don't know if we'll be able to get Gallagher's ult just by using a basic attack though. Yeah, just about. If I would have got attacked with Gallagher, like right there we go. Okay, I will definitely take that, and we'll actually be able to weakness break Fantilia due to that. So let's use Gallagher, and there we go. Now let's just pile everything on, and we actually got the speed increase, which is good since Firefly was about to run out. All right, she's almost broke through. It is taking a little bit. I think if we can make it to the second phase without going under 1700, that'll probably be the best. All right, and we can refresh Firefly's ultimate here. That should finish this phase up. Yep, there we go. Okay, so right at 1700, I think that's pretty solid. It was taking, like I said, a little bit of time, but she's able to just deal so much amazing break damage, especially with the buff that we're getting here. All right, and Fantilia's weakness bar is finally here, so let's try to break through that as quickly as possible. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. It really would be great because if she's able to summon more, it just prolongs the battle so much. But I do have Dance 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 on Ron May, so I can at least get Firefly in here sooner. There we go. All right, let's just do this. That's gonna weakness break the one on the right and take care of the one on the left. Nice, there we go. Yeah, her bar is almost down. It's so close. Oh, Gallagher, you're so close. He's so close. If we would have broken through right there, that would have been so quick. It is what it is, though. We still have plenty of time, so let's try to focus it down, especially because her bar is really close to being broken. All right, let's break through Fantilia here with Gallagher. And then I'll go ahead and use Trailblazer's ult one more time, and now we can just pile everything on. So yeah, this wasn't too bad. I feel like Firefly's team was actually stronger on some of the other Apocalyptic Shadows. Wow, and I'm so close to the ult. That's rough. But I mean, as you can see, I almost hit for 1 million right there. So the buff that we're getting for the break effect is just so amazing. I'm up to 8 stacks now. So that gives me a whopping 692, nearly 700 break effect. No wonder she's hitting nearly 1 million right there. All right, Firefly, last hit. Let's see what you're gonna do. And there we go. So 1,400 action value left. I think that's pretty good. I actually should have beat my record. Yeah. So there we are. We're at a total of 6,800 final score. And this was actually a tad stronger than the first node. So there we have it. That is the newest Apocalyptic Shadow. I actually had a lot of fun with this one because it was a challenge, but it wasn't as difficult as the last one was for me just because of how those typings were. And now that I have Fei Xiao on my account, she's a really welcome addition because I didn't have any other wind characters built up quite as much as like Black Swan, for example. So it's nice to be able to have a hunt type that's extremely strong with follow-up attacks like her here to be able to do amazing damage against these type of enemies. Now all that's left is to share the builds that I used in this video. And there we have it. That is going to do it for this one. Let me know what you guys thought of the clears that I had on this newest Apocalyptic Shadow cycle and how it's been treating you. I'm sure a lot of you guys were fortunate enough to get Fei Xiao like me, even though it did take a little bit of time for me to finally summon for her. And I'm also interested to hear about what type of teams you guys use, since there is a lot of room for playing around with different combinations, which I'm also going to be doing. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.